Hello, my name is Maureen Clark. I'm a sister of St. Joseph, and I've been involved in doing prison work for many, many years. I remember one day coming into work, I was on the elevator going up to the floor. This was when I worked in Pittsburgh at the prison there. And there was this blood-curdling scream that you could hear the whole way up. And as the door opened on the floor I was going to, it was obvious this woman was on this floor. The elevator door opened, and right in front of me was the officer. And she looked and she said, "Oh, Sister Maureen, I'm glad you're here." She said, "Sherry has been asking for you, and I'm kind of hoping that you can get her to stop." So I went over and I sat down beside her. And I said, "Please, when you feel like it, could you just talk to me? I'd be more than glad to talk with you." So she sat there and she cried, and it seemed like an eternity that she was still crying. And finally she looked at me and she said, "Sister Maureen, I have made so many mistakes in my life. I have really messed up my life." And she pointed this way. She said, "My daughter was brought here today." She said, "Sister Maureen, she won't even talk to me. She'll never forgive me for the life she's had to live." So I got up, I walked down and around 3/4 to see her daughter. Shauna looked at me, she said, "Sister Maureen," she said, "I'm so ashamed. My mom will never forgive me. I promised her I'd do the right things. She'll never forgive me." Well, needless to say, that day, that reunion, I will never forget. I will never forget. As Sherry just hugged her daughter and said to her, "There's nothing you could ever do in your life that I'd be ashamed of you. Nothing. Nothing." And Shauna saying back to her mom, how could I not forgive you? I know about your life. I'm not a little kid anymore. I love you." And it was the power of that forgiveness, of witnessing that forgiveness, and seeing Jesus again come through so powerfully, that love wins out. Love wins out.